here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I just gave my garden a revamp. I've been planting all my clearance plants, moving things around, things I did not like, get rid of them, and transplanted some plants, and I'm still working on it. It's been a few days, so let's just take a stroll around the garden to see what I've accomplished so far. I clean out the vegetable box right there, and looking fresh. And I pruned the vitex tree, it's getting too tall for me, and I moved one of my peach trees. I did not like where it was, so I'm going to plant it somewhere else. So I put it in a pot for right now, and put the hydrangea that I was talking about from the next video. I put it right there. It loves shade, so it's gonna enjoy itself right here, I hope. I took out the bottom of the container and I put it right there. Put some fresh dirt under there and just cleaned up this corner a little bit. Alright. I've also been working on my rose, the trellis, so I just tack it to the trellis a while ago, trying to train it to go all the way up. So just did that. Clean up the gravel, and everything is looking fresh. Cleaned up the back bed as well. So this is how it looks when you enter the garden. Alright, favorite spot. I clean out the back bed. I put the yellow plants, I put them all the way in the back. Prune the holly, clean up the hydrangeas, just tuck everything back. Got a new plant, put it right there. Take out the ones that were there before. Take out the old mulch, give it fresh dirt, and put some new mulch. My rosemary, Chef Choice rosemary, I moved it over there. I transplanted the sunshine ligustrum. It was pot bound in the terracotta pot, so I put it in a bigger pot. It looks happy right there. My husband painted the birdcage for me. He's supposed to do the rest of them. He did not do them over the weekend, but hopefully it will get done pretty soon. And everything is looking nice. So everything is looking. I put that bird bath right there. Looks good. So everything is looking fresh and nice. I took out all the Mexican petunia that was in front of the lady of the garden. I took it out and cleaned that bed out because you could not see her anymore. So I cleaned it up. Now you can see her plainly. I put some of the Mexican petunia in the back of the garden. I pruned it though, so you can't see it quite yet. Maybe next year. And I did it like that. Looks good. Now everything is going to bed pretty soon. So as I say, this is the best time to plant, transplant. So that's what I've been doing. I continue the gravel all the way up. As you can see, I did a little change back there. So I just continue it all the way up. Because underneath that tree, the grass is giving me a hard time to grow, so I just gave up and just put gravels all the way under there, make a little design and just fix that up. This bed right there, I don't have to do anything to it. I love it. It looks good to me. So I'm trying to work on the grass as well. So where I have the patches, I put new dirt, transplanted some grass from another area and put some in there. Hope cover it with some dirt. Hopefully it will grow. I have 3 spots, one here, and one right here. So hopefully, it grows. I also did a little work down here. I painted the flower pots. I did not like the black one, how it was looking, so I painted it. And I also moved the rose that was in here. I did not like it, so why stress over it? I removed it, and I took some cotton from this one, which I love, and transplanted over here. Hopefully that will remedy the problem. I also painted my table. Give it a little bit of red, not too much. So I kind of like this better, right? I still have to transplant this sunshine ligustrum, put it in a prettier pot. Haven't found the pot yet, so I'll do that when I find the pot. Alright, this is how this looks. This is how this looks. I just love the red bird cage. Cleaned up the tree a little bit. Took out all the plants that was hanging on it. Looking more neat. Fixing to go to sleep for the winter, so gotta clean everything out and mulch everything. I mulched, I cleaned. Everything is ready for winter. I got them being cleaned up. Put this plant over here. I got this new urn. I love it. I don't know if this plant is going to stay in there for good. I'm just trying it out. It's a viburnum plant. I think it gets 2 to 3 feet tall, and I've been having it, but it was sitting by the little greenhouse. I have the small little greenhouse, so I moved it over here in this urn to see if I will like it. So far, I love it. The sunshine ligustrum, I transplanted it and I put it in this new pot I got at Lowe's. It was $7.99. When I went back to get more, they were all gone. I only got one that day. I did not know what I was going to put in it, but I should have gotten all 3 of them. Right? I got this new plant as well, sitting there in its pot. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet, so I just rested there for a minute. The gravels is looking good, going all the way back. Right? This little lantern, I don't know if I ever told you guys, I got it at the thrift store for $3.99. I love it. The lady of the garden is looking beautiful. Beautiful. My favorite spot back here. I'm trying to put pops of red everywhere. Not too much. I have a Buddha I'm going to put in the back there as well. By the mirror, I have a Buddha I'm going to put right next to the mirror. It's right behind the one right there. It's a picture. It has some red to it as well. So I'm going to put it right on the wall by the mirror right there. It will look good, I think. Give my little area a little zen look. Now this is the new plant. I put it in topiary form. They got 2 of them in there, so I will plant it to separate pots, so two separate spots in the garden. Now the sunshine ligustrum I transplanted in this pot. I have the olive tree there in a pot, so I'm going to move them upstairs on the balcony. Try to close it off a little bit. That's where they were last year and they did good. So I'm gonna move them up. And this is what I did as well. Just put gravels, a little bit of bricks, and just clean this up because the grass is not growing there anyway. I don't know why. Well, I know why. The big tree ahead is giving me too much shade, so it's just giving me a hard time to grow. So this is what I've been doing as well, continuing the garden all the way down. So I put the bricks so far, make the design that I want. I got some soft touch holly that I got on clearance for $4, and I still got to put them in the dirt. So I kind of fix everything up the way I want it. I got a new hydrangea plant. This one was full price, $22. It's a ruby sleepers hydrangea, a ruby sleepers foxtail. Is it? No, ruby sleepers oak leaf hydrangea. Yes, I'm having mine brain freeze. So I put it right here. That's where the peach tree was. I remove it and I plant this hydrangea right there. When the tag say get 3 to 4 feet tall, I think. So when it will cover all the pots right there when it grow a little bit. So I like that. I cut the salvia down in this spot right here. Still got some back here, which is being controlled pretty good, but this one is too big. I also got my bigger pot and I transplanted the plants that was in the small pot and put it in there. So I like that better. And I moved my foxtail fern over here. I am going to put this crepe myrtle in this container right there, so it will be big and nice. Everything will be nice and fresh. These are growing. Everything is looking nice. Snowball viburnum in here. My Rosa Sharon back here. Everything is looking okay. And I got one of the guava trees as well back here. Looking good. Everything's looking good. Transplanted it. Looking nice. And this is my rose. The rose I got at HEB. Everything's looking alright. I love it. Now I'm pleased with the way everything looks. I'm still working on here. I still have to get some cardboard, put on the areas where the grass is and cover it with some mulch. I'm not going to plant anything down here right now. I don't have any more plants to put. Just the soft touch hollies I'm gonna put in the ground. And that's it. I got a crepe myrtle right there. And this all the Rosa Sharon I had on the side garden, I put one right here. So I got a white Rosa Sharon right here. I got a purple one right here. I got another purple one down there and another white one. So they're all gonna look good. The privet is looking nice as well. The Chinese privet tree. Everything is looking good. And my hydrangea I had at another spot in the garden. I moved it over here. Everything is looking nice. When the bird cage is painted, it will be red and it will look good here as well. Alright, I got some nandinas I had underneath the pear tree. The two of them, I moved them over here. And my boxwood. Everything is looking good. That's the other Rose of Sharon right here. And I just gotta cover up the grass to kill it underneath in the flower bed. Right back there, put some cardboard and mulch it. And that will be that. I gotta transplant that rose, take it out from the pot and put it in the back, right in between this. So I got a Bobo hydrangea in here. The other one is a quick fire in the box. And I'm moving the camera too fast. This is a white wedding hydrangea. And then this is the limelight. And then in the box back there, it have another quick fire hydrangea. Right, everything is looking good, right? Everything is looking good. I moved the Chinese privet over here because the olive tree I had there, I move it in the little side garden closer to the balcony. So I think that looks good. Everything is looking good. See how that looks? I think it's looking nice. I think it's looking very lovely. I love it. I'm quite pleased with the way it looks. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. When I'm done with this area, it will look good as well. Next year, it's going to be fabulous. It's going to look fabulous. Got this plant there as well. It did not have any tag on it, and I put it in the dirt. It's gonna shoot out some red flowers. It will look good as well. And my wisteria is doing exactly what I wanted to do. Put a roof over the bench. Everything is looking lovely. I love it. I think this plant is bird of paradise. I think so. It's got so big. Right? Tropical. I also put my monstera right here, which I gotta move pretty soon because it's getting cold. I normally put it inside the corner by the kitchen, facing the window, because you know you can't leave that outside, it's gonna die. Last year I left it outside and it died, but as you can see, it came back. The roots were pretty strong. I put another one in there. I got at Kroger's, but didn't do too good, but the old one came back, which is lovely. And this is how that looks. The garden over here is looking good. Got the hydrangea. It's beautiful, huh? My standard hydrangea that I made. Got one over here. I got one down here. I'm thinking of putting it in the dirt because they're so tall. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. So this is where I put the olive tree. And as you can see, it got a pinky winky standard hydrangea in front of it that I'm trying to make. As you can see, it's growing. This is a pinky winky hydrangea. It's gonna be beautiful. My geranium, sprayed it, trying to treat it so I can bring it inside another olive tree. Been treating. They are in plant hospital here. I'm trying to treat them. And my fig tree, all of it, all these things, I'm spraying them with neem oil, make sure they don't have no bugs to bring them inside. my limelight. All these things can stay outside because they're perennials. They will come back. Look at the Buddha. See how gorgeous this is? The Buddha is looking so lovely, so tropical. I love it. I also put one of the new plants right there as well. And look at the Buddha head with the with the fern in there. Look like it got some hair. I love it. Yeah. So this is how that looks. Right. This may be the last tour before winter. Maybe. So I just wanted you guys to see what it looks like so far. Hopefully next year everything come back lush and nice, and you can enjoy the garden with me. I moved the rose in the basket over there because I put the urn in front of the little table. So I move it over there. And this urn right there, I painted everything. I'm trying to make everything be cohesive, make them look, so they can speak to each other, Not everything gonna be the same, but I don't want too much confusion in there. I want mild color stuff to make you relax, right? Because this is what the backyard is all about. To bring it down a notch so you can relax. That's why all the Buddhas